we gotta get this show started. I don't want to get on stage to get her fun, but cool. This first comic I have come to the stage, I got to work with him for the first time last night. I love him a lot. I think you will too. He's all the way up from Long Beach. Give a warm round of applause for Marty Wurst, everybody.
Give it up for your host. Hello, everybody. I don't know if you caught it. My last name is Wurst. It's W-U-R-S-T. It's German. Means sausage. Does anyone want to say anything? Let's just get this over with. Now, obviously, I've been hearing, shit all my life. I've just been tormented with this name. And, it's not anything original. It's usually just someone comes up to me like, Wurst! Like, I get it. It's funny. When I was a kid, I thought, okay, just hang in there, Marty. This is all gonna go away. You're gonna grow up. They couldn't possibly make the same jokes in my 30s. People mature. Bullshit. It's open season all year round for me. It was kind of nice when my brother got married because I was the best man at the worst wedding. Sometimes it works out. If you wait 20 years, it works out. I don't understand how someone could marry into that name, but apparently my mom could. It's like found out my dad's last name meant sausage and she just broke out in a sweat. Like, this guy means business. Better tie the knot. See where this takes me. It'd be great if I was a porn star though, right? So I'd have the perfect catchphrase. I'd be like, not yet. The worst is yet to come. Don't be selfish. You know the routine. You go first, then goes worst. So. I actually proposed to my girlfriend a couple months ago, and I have to say, the name is an issue. She does not want to be the worst wife for some reason. It doesn't sound catchy to her. I know I shouldn't want her to suffer, right? But I don't know, part of me wants her to. Just understand what it's like to be a worst. Anyway, we'll see what happens. She's keeping her name, so I don't blame her. It's fine. Is there any couples in the audience? Couples? No? Just Matt? Well, hypothetically, if you found out his last name was Wurst, would you still, and you loved him, would you take his name, or would you be like, nah, I'm out? You're out. Okay. I'm gonna calm down. I've been together with my fiancée for 6 years, and she actually slipped the other night. She called me by the wrong name. It was right before we were going to bed, and luckily it wasn't an ex-boyfriend's name. It'd be awkward, and I'd be like, who the hell is this guy? But she called me Toon, which is the name of our cat. I feel like it takes a lot of imagination to make that mistake. So I know couples have cute pet names for each other, but I don't want an actual pet's name, I shouldn't blame her. Maybe it's my fault. When I'm at home, I wear a bell around my neck, just to let her know I'm just in the next room. She hears that ding, 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 ding. She's like, oh, Marty wants crunchies. I better go feed him. Or she's in the bathroom, I like to just reach under the door, just try to grab her. This little game we play. I usually win. Or we'll have company over, I'll just lick my inner thigh. Because I believe in good grooming, That's why I feel so confident right now, just knowing my inner thigh is glistening. You guys should try it. What? I got it. Don't worry about me. My fiance's name is Claire, and she pointed out some weird sleeping behavior of mine that I was unaware of. So apparently, she woke up in the middle of the night and she looked over at me, and I was lightly touching my arms with these feather touches. And she's describing it to me, and I was like, oh man, should I be worried for her safety? Like, it's like a maniac, psycho behavior. And I was just afraid it's going to escalate to where I like start talking in my sleep, like, feather creepies keeps Marty sleepies. The cat just lets herself out. Like, I'm going to take my chances outside. I'll see you later. I want to be around when the cocoon hatches. I don't know what the hell I'm dreaming about. It's like I have boring dreams. To the point where I wake up in the morning, I'm like, that was a fucking waste of time. It's like we're supposed to live out our imagination, like do things we normally wouldn't do in real life. You know, have an affair or do something fun. You know? Last night I dreamt I used TurboTax. It's kind of expensive. I woke up before I found out if I got a refund or not. I got my first silver nipple hair. Anyone? No? Just me? Yeah, I didn't feel like celebrating either. No, I wish it was, I try to put a positive spin on it, like, oh, maybe this is me gradually turning into a wizard. Every time I learn a new spell, a new nipple hair appears. No, it just turns out I'm getting old. And I plucked it, all my pubes fell out. Am I dying? No. I know it's time to get a haircut because everyone asks for drugs on the street. They see me and they're like, oh, that's the guy right there. Depending on the length of the hair, I get asked for different drugs. It's like right now I'm at PCP length. And then I have to tell them, like, I don't do drugs, and they're so, well, first of all, they can't even fathom it. They're just, minds are blown, like, but your hair, your face, your voice, man, your voice. I'm like, sorry, dude, I don't smoke weed. Statistics show 9 out of 10 dudes that find out I don't smoke weed kill themselves shortly after. They just can't handle it. I'm like, you can have an Altoid, here you go. They're curiously strong, and take one. Like, okay, when's it gonna kick in? Oh, peppermint! Oh! Damn you! Careful of those Altoids, guys. I hate when I'm on the bus, and sometimes I'll try to take a nap because it's like a long bus ride home. And I'll put my head against the window, close my eyes, and some guy will just start freestyle rapping next to me. And it's not to say I don't like rap, it's just usually the quality of the rap is lacking on public transportation. Or it's just gross and offensive, just like, shit, motherfucker, like, I don't want to hear it. And then I was thinking, like, gosh, it must have been so much worse back in the 1950s and 60s when, like, all the teenagers were in doo-wop groups. So I'm, like, about to nod off, and all of a sudden I hear some guy, like, give me the mama imagination. Shut up! They're just trying to work out a song, like, you think I should add a couple Rama Lama ding dongs? Because I could change it to, I think it's got the same meaning. It's like, Frankie, I don't even know what we're singing about anymore. It's just baby noises. It's nightmares, man. Isn't that amazing? Like, that was the coolest thing to do at one point. All the teenagers wanted to be in doo-wop groups. Like, they got together on weekends, like, they dressed in nice matching suits, like their hair slicked back. And you didn't even have to be the lead singer to be cool. You could just be like swaying in the background, like doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Because they had like 3 moves for the backup guys. They were like this, and this angle, and the occasional box step, like, oh. They didn't do the box step last week. These guys are great. It must have been so hard to tell your parents you were in a doo-wop group. I just feel like that would have been a slap to the face. It's like, you run off with your doo-wop friends? You're not living under this roof. Fine, I'm out of here. Shoop-up, 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 shoop-up. Just strutting off all angry. Come down, do-we-do, down, down. I'll show them. I wonder if any doo-wop groups took on hot button issues. Like really controversial doo-wop song came out, like abortion. Frankie, you can't sing about that, man. You can't doo-wop about abortion. Why not? It's catchy. Come on. It's topical. What's the big deal? Nah, man. You got anything else? Oh, all right. How about this? Pedophiles. Frankie, that's worse, man. You're way ahead of your time. All right, well, how about this? Frankie, that's amazing. You've been sitting on that the whole time? No, man, it's called freestyle, right off the dome. Wow! It does feel like they were winging it, somehow. Man. It's been a good year for me. I got my first comedy special coming out. Thank you. It's called 7-Eleven Surveillance Camera. So I couldn't afford to put my own special together, okay? So I stood outside of a 7-Eleven and told jokes to the camera for like an hour and a half. Now, first 15 minutes kind of suffers because a Wonder Bread truck parks in front of me. So it's just some guy unloading bread for like 15 minutes. I guess technically that guy was my opener. But he was really good. You should check it out. Anyway, it's streaming on Netflix, which is the Russian Netflix. So if you want to support me, ignore the subtitles. You'll enjoy it, I swear. I mentioned I don't do drugs, but I do have an addiction. It's called Yogurtland. You guys been to Yogurtland? It's pretty amazing. Yeah, we got one. I'll tell you why I love Yogurtland. 3 reasons. First, they're open late to like 11 o'clock. It's self-serve. And they have all those, they come out with new flavors every month. They just keep finding ways to dazzle you. It's like blissful banana toffee pie. Like, oh, it's like, I want to try that. You know, you fill up your cup with all these different yogurts, and you got the toppings. You got like Captain Crunch, and like graham crackers, Oreo cookies. There's the fruit. I don't mess with the fruit like that. Get the fruit away from me. And you just douse it in chocolate syrup. And then there's like a teenager. There's like one person working at Yogurtland, and they're just looking at their phone the whole time. And they weigh your food, and they're like, okay, that's 10 pounds, that'll be $200. I'm like, great, perfect. It's great. Minimal interaction with the employees. I just grab my food, get the hell out. I love it. And some of these places, they're not self-serve, which blows my mind. They should all be self-serve. It's like I'm supposed to trust some sniveling teenager to know how many cookie dough nuggets I want in my yogurt. They're all like dainty about the shit. Like 1, 2, like piling on. What is there, a gummy bear shortage? Don't put them face down, they can't breathe. I want the gummy bears to look at me. Now make them dance. I saw this one guy, he got plain tart yogurt, no toppings. What the fuck? Live your life. Put some toppings on your yogurt, man. Live your life. I try to signal the cashier, like, you should press the red button under the counter. Some shit's about to go down. I don't trust this plain tart yogurt guy. Because no one would be surprised if he committed a crime. He'd be like, did you hear that guy who was in here earlier? He drove a tank through a petting zoo. I'd be like, yeah, no toppings. Put some gummy bears on there, that would have been enough. Hey guys, you've been great. I'm Artie Worst. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Thanks a lot.
Guys, come over from Marty Wurst. Yeah. That's fun. Got a real treat for you guys coming to the stage right now. This man's my best friend in the whole wide universe. He's my partner in crime. We've, all right, it's not that guy. That guy's not coming up to the stage. But I'm glad we're excited for him, too.